All right, so let's take a look here at the first game of the June 2013 LSAT exam. And this game tells us that we have a researcher who is studying 7 manuscripts, F, G, H, L, M, P, and S, to determine their relative ages. It is known that no 2 manuscripts were written at the same time. The researcher has also determined the following. All right, so we know we have 7 manuscripts, again, F, G, H, L, M, P, and S. And again, no 2 are going to be written at the same time. We have 7, so we're going to have a straight linear game, 7 open spots, 7 manuscripts that we are trying to place in chronological order. Now let's turn our attention to the conditions. Well, the first rule tells us that H was written earlier than S, but after F. So we know H comes after F, but before S, which tells us that S can't be first or second, F can't be sixth or seventh, H cannot be first, and H cannot be seventh. The second condition tells us that P was the next manuscript written after G. So the second condition is going to establish this GP box. And again, we know that P cannot be first and G cannot be seventh. The third condition tells us that at least 4 of the manuscripts were written earlier than L. So at least 4 are coming before L. And again, at least. Which tells us that L cannot be first, second, third, or fourth. So L must be 5, 6, or 7. The fourth rule tells us at least 4 of the manuscripts were written later than M. So we know that 4 manuscripts are going to appear after M. And again, at least 4, which tells us that we cannot see M in 7, 6, 5, or 4, which means that M must be in 1, 2, or 3. And then turning our attention to our fifth and final condition, H is not written fifth. So again, we know that H is not going to be fifth. And that would be the setup for this game. So now what we want to do is turn our attention to the questions.